AWS Cloud Security, presented by Komal Mulani and Rusty Kanabar. What is AWS? So basically, AWS Amazon Web Services is comprehensive evolving cloud computing platform provided by Amazon. It is designed to allow application providers, ISVs, and vendors to quickly and securely host their application, whether an existing application or new SaaS-based application. They can use AWS Management Console or well-documented web services APIs to access AWS application. Basically, it provides us server, storage, networking, remote computing, email, mobile development, and security, and whatnot. So let's see what's AWS security. AWS provides services that help us protect our data, accounts, and workloads from unauthorized access. AWS data protection services provide encryption and key management and threat detection that continuously monitors and protects our accounts and workloads. The key strategic benefit to cloud security is given on the next slide. So let's see what is the key strategy to our security. So these are the four main components which protect and which detect our problems and our unauthorized use of our system and our documentation. So prevent, detect, respond, and remediate. Prevent: define users, permissions, and identifies infrastructure protection and data protection measures for a smooth and planned AWS adoption strategy. Detect: gain visibility into your organization security posture with logging in and monitoring services. In case this information can be scrambler platform for event management, testing, and auditing. Respond: automated incident response and recovery to help shift the primary focus of security teams from response to analyzing root cause. Remediate: leverage event driven automation to quickly remediate and secure your AWS environment in near real time. So, data protection. In AWS, the authorized use of cloud environment in the organization and capability to transfer sensitive evidence into the throughput throughout the cloud plays a vital role for industry to function and work professionally and speedily without any restrictions. AWS gives us a privilege to use their cloud and to host our application and to transfer our data, whatever data we have, in very purely in a good manner, that we don't have the fear of our evidence to be disclosed to anyone. But this capability must be maintained by inclusive data safety. The data safety which AWS maintain, let's see what their key strategy or what kind of things they kept in mind to control the security and the processes. The first of all, they implement data encryption, hashing on device and server, sensitive local data stored encrypted with user secret that encrypts the data encryption key. They use encryption key shall never be in RAM. Instead, they should be real time for encryption, decryption as needed and discarded each and every time. Use NIST approved encryption standard algorithm to encrypt the sensitive data. NIST is the National Institute of Standards and Technology. And what not other, no sensitive data like password keys or anything in catch all logs, and all of this you may read this. So now let's see how to cope with such kind of security goals which we face right now and which we are dealing even, which is authorization, authentication, and session management. Let's see. So to complete with this, the regular compliance are the strong password policy, validate password in session if the application needs to work in offline mode, use salted password, CAPTCHA during registration, unique key session tokens to form valid and unique message payloads, cooperate approved encryption hashing algorithm, and two-factor authentication in case of financial transaction or anything else to be performed, and lower timeout for inactive sessions, server-side authentication for sensitive transaction, validate all messages payload received at the backend mobile application server or anywhere. So let's see the most important thing, two-factor authentication, which is a secure way that no one can steal our data. AWS multi-factor authentication is simple best practice that adds an extra layer of protection on top of our username and password. With an MFA enabled, when a user signs in into an AWS management console, they will be prompted for their username and password, the first factor what they know, as well as for the authentication code from AWS MFA device. The second factor what they have taken together, this multiple factor provide increased security to our AWS account and settings and the resources. We can enable MFA for AWS account and for individual IMA users which we have created under our account, and MFA can also be used to control access of AWS services and APIs, and we can also protect cross account access using MFA. So let's see no to privacy. Using AWS cloud platform, we can prevent software privacy, essentially the illegal copying of data in a violation of any company. It may cause loss or theft to the company's intellectual property and damage the company's reputation. So every company needs to follow some security practices to reduce the risk and migrate the threats. Now the new cloud environment are threatened establishing new data centers. AWS cloud has all applicable security controls and processes in place which solves the problem of security risk and mitigate the threats. So we should practice AWS cloud security, which is most securely used to host our application. So the last but not the least, secure backend services and platform. Implement protected backend APIs or facilities to our PCs. Secure data allocation between the cloud and web server backends and other external interfaces. Server and infrastructure environment. Maintain and monitor application server logs. Access control for cloud platform. Thank you.